On the Flenory side of the house, the pastor of Lucille's church steps down. And Lucille is offered an opportunity. She's offered an opportunity to be the new pastor at her church. She was assistant pastor last season. Well, she interviews and gets that position, becomes the new pastor, got a new robe and all of that. Let me find out Lucille gonna be preaching. Praise God. Pops up in the spot, waiting and getting excited for that tour with his gospel band, He can't wait to go on tour. He done already told folks he done met CC Winans. He like, I met CC. She was all of that. She was looking like Thanksgiving ham, collards, stuffing. She was looking like the whole Thanksgiving meal. Whatever age she is now, she's still stacking. Nikki up in the crib getting her hair done by LaWanda, who now trying to be a cosmetologist, She like, Nikki, you my first client. LaWanda trying to do that hair professionally. When LaWanda was done, she handed the mirror over to Nikki. She like, how you love that? And excited, Nikki picked up the mirror with her in it and a magazine that had Janet Jackson on it, Apparently, she told LaWanda, I want the Janet look, on this Word Up magazine cover, or whatever cover it was Janet was on. Nikki picked up the mirror and the magazine with Janet on it, placed them side by side, looking at herself in the mirror, to see if it was a perfect match. To see if LaWanda made her look like Janet, with the little hairstyle Janet had popping, Nikki like, what the f***? I said Janet Jackson, not Reby Jackson. In the quiet of the night is when the snake is in the crawling and the moon starts to glow and disappear. Centipede. I had little darling Nikki looking like goddamn Reby up in that bitch. Nikki wasn't feeling her new little do at all. Like Janet on the magazine was like a kind of playful frizzy look, And Nikki that LaWanda just did was like a combo between a luster silk S-curl and a Coming to America Jerry curl. T even came in the damn door. Said she looked like goddamn Tito and shit. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Said her was looking like Randy Jackson. At some point, Nikki graduates and they celebrate, had a little graduation party and all of that, which was upstaged by Meech a little bit, Nikki up in the joint giving her speech, thanking her folks and T for the party. Talking about how she going to Morris Brown University. That's a good look. Then Meech walk in, steal the show. She like, Meech. Of course, everybody happy to see him, Everybody except T, that is. Like my man T was hating on his older brother. Had hateration dripping on his brow. Ain't give him a greet or nothing. Ain't acknowledge his ass. And to add insult to injury, Meech lays a car on Nikki, as a graduation gift. Like T put the event together. And here come Meech out the blue, out of thin air. No notice, no heads up, no nothing. Stealing the show. The opposite of empty-handed for Nikki.